All right, guys, good morning to everyone. This is Obniel with Seven Figure Pathway. Today is June 17, 2026, 9:29 in the morning. The market is about to open up, and I did a quick little trade on today on OBAI, and let's see if this stock is going to hold. We're gonna find that's a 5 minute on OBAI. They released some news today. Obviously, it started climbing yesterday, and I remember I bought it yesterday. I bought it yesterday. Let me show you where I bought this yesterday. I bought it several times, but I bought it in this candlestick one of the times as it was regrouping. See the regrouping, the candlesticks right there. This is 5 minutes, and the 1 minute it looks a little different, but the candlestick started moving above, and I caught it. I think it was like $1 or $2 before I bought it, before it started moving, because I was taking a chance that it was going to break out and try to move, and yes, it did. I got it at 102. So the top of this candlestick is 104, right? The low, yeah. Okay, so I got it out of there at 102, and I sold it at 127 when it gapped up. You see that candlestick right there? That was a halt as it hit the 116. Yeah, it halted. Then I put the sale order in the system, and when it came off the halt, it gave me the 127. Look at opening 127, and I got out at the 127, and I don't know which one of these trades. Yes, right there. Okay, it was yesterday. I got in at 102, and I got out at 127. And what time was that? Let me see. This was 1:54 in the afternoon. Wow. Yep. Yep. And I won. Yeah. It's amazing. It didn't take that long to come off the hold. That's amazing. All right, but that's the actually the reason why the 127 shows like it was only yeah, I know it was yeah. You see how it says 13? That's 154. I bought it. Yeah, 102. I bought it, and then at 155 I saw. That's because of the order. It halted, boom, 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 and then I put the sale order, and I guess that's when it registers in the system. 155, but it executed whenever it came off the halt, obviously. But that was when I put the order to sell. As soon as it halted, I put the order to sell, because normally it gaps up, and it does, and it did. And it's amazing how the opening was exactly that price range, and then it went up to as high as 130. 130, yes. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, guys, and today it's doing what it's doing, and you see the sell-off. Yeah, that's why I don't get excited. I got in. Look, the news came out at Finbis shows it at 8:20, but it was actually 8:15 when the candlestick started popping up. And unless you're seeing the stock, it's the stock was part of my list in here, so I see the volume pouring in the stock, and obviously the money is climbing, right? But I was in the TDIC, and I got out quickly out of the TDIC and went and looked at the news. Oh my God, this thing had already climbed up there. So I got it at 133. Yeah. Let me see, 133. I bought it, and I got out at 140. I was eating breakfast in the living room, guys. Because I look at this, it's like, okay, this thing is gonna be climbing, because and I got it in here somewhere, and then it came down, right? Considering this is the first move up, a little pause. It regroups, it pushes. Technically, it's the second. If this thing is gonna run big time, it's gonna picture that in the candlesticks. All right, with the news that it's going to run, and we just have to trade it. Now, for now, I'm not trading it because I'm recording this video, And it takes a lot of just laser focus on the 1 minute candlestick. But look, the account is at $65.83. And yes, it went lower. Look at this. I mean, it went lower because I bought the stock and it pulled back on me a few cents, right? But the stock that brought me down even more was TDIC, because it did move, but it didn't. Look, the stock is building up. All right, let me see. The stock is building up. Let me hang on a second, guys. And let's go in with the same amount of shares. Well, can get 45, can get 44. Damn. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and position myself again, because the little red candlestick that build up in there, it reversed. So let's see. Let's see what it wants to do. All right. Anyway, this is episode 159. All right, guys, and we're in there. Let's see what this thing. So the market's opened up right there, 9:30. All right, guys, the market's opened up, and let's see. Let me go ahead and switch. I got in literally at the top, because this thing, kind of shook down, and the candlestick was moving up, and I got in literally right there on the top. But let's see. All right, and this is the things that, you open up your order, you got it in place, and you are ready to execute. And let me let me switch over to the 1 minute candlesticks. You're seeing a little bit of what I am doing now in the account. Let me move this over out of the way, and look at it. It wants to go. Yeah. That's got 3 candlesticks building. You see why the 1 minute? Because it gives you direction. The 5 minute kind of builds up a channel, like if you want to buy it when it breaks out of a channel. But the 1 minute shows you that. It's just the 1 minute shows you the candlesticks as the price is moving right there in real time. Like you know what I'm saying, guys? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying. And the idea is that when a red little candlestick is building, it could be like a small little pulse in the 1 minute, as long as the candlestick doesn't fall below the low of the green candlestick, especially when it leaves a body like that, that it has room to go up. As long as the red candlestick doesn't go below the low of that, you're fine. And that's what I look at in the candlesticks, is the low of the candlestick. The low of this candlestick cannot fall below the low of the green candlestick. If it does, I get out. Let's see. Market opened up. If this thing wants to really go up hard, it's going to do it, guys. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. This thing is going to go up for real. This thing is going to go up. See, this could be like, we'll see. Yeah, I'm showing you guys momentarily this thing here, so you get a rough feel what it feels like to be trading the 1 minute candlesticks. That could be a small little pause right there before the next green candlestick builds up to the top side. And we're going to find out. Remember, the price cannot fall, and it did fall. So what I do is I get out. I take my loss. Okay, I take my loss, and I open the order screen again. I go ahead and put the order screen in with the same amount of shares, 44, and I'm watching the price action. Now we got 3 candlesticks building right there, because the second red one broke below the price. Now I wait. And let's see if the price seems to hold. Let's see if it holds in that range. It cannot fall below the green candlestick, otherwise there's a pullback. But we're going to find out. So you have 3 candlesticks that push up big time, right? Then you got the red